layer it on. You know, when you have younger skin, just layer it on and it looks flawless. Not anymore. Hi, Mal Pals and New Pals. Welcome back to nothing. I don't know. I have not taken off these earrings. I sleep in them. As per my last video, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa Jewelry. They're having a major sale right now. Link below. Recently I did my top 6 foundations for extremely dry skin, and you guys really enjoyed that video, and I had a few requests to do concealers and powders, and I thought about combining them today, but that would take too long. So I've got my top 3, okay, light, medium, and full coverage concealers for you today, just like foundations. It's just there's not 6. If you are not familiar, my skin type is extremely dry, sensitive,
redness prone,
breakout prone. So these 3 concealers do not cause any of those things. Some of them are multi-use, I find, and then some of them strictly work for the under eye. For light coverage, the concealer that wins, and I have a full drawer of concealers in there, is the Hello Fab Bindi Avocado Concealer. I've talked about this recently on my channel because I heard Mariah Leonard talk about it, and the way she described it, moving with the skin and all this stuff, I was like, okay, I have to buy this. I'm on a no buy, I have to buy this. This does not fully cover my dark circles at all, but what it does is brighten, and it gives me a really beautiful natural look. I really prefer to use this when I'm not wearing any foundation and I just want to brighten up my under eye for a quick grocery store trip, but you know, we ain't going there. Now it's for a quick trip to the kitchen if I don't want to catch myself in the mirror. I know I said that so weirdly, catch. Love this for brightening the under eye. If you have dark circles, and I'm talking dark circles like me, like full on from outer corner to inner corner, bags, dark circles, this is not going to be your full coverage answer. This is just something that's great for those days that you need a pick-me-up and you want something to look extremely natural because you're going for a more natural look that day. This does very well. It does move with the skin. It does look like a perfected layer of skin. It's just super light coverage. I don't even use this to spot conceal. Sounds like I don't even like this concealer. I love it, but specifically for the days where I just want to look natural and brightened and maybe throw on some mascara and fill in my brows, and that's it. This is wonderful. And honestly, you guys, I have more days like that than I do like this. So this is why this is my top concealer in the light coverage category. Next is a medium coverage foundation that I have repurchased over the years, and then now am fortunate enough to get sent in PR. Okay, but I was purchasing this way long before I started getting PR. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This is definitely medium coverage. I want to say, this you definitely cannot build up. Good, this is like, put a layer on, put what you want on, and that's gonna be it. Don't layer this. Don't build this up. It doesn't work well built up. This, however, can be built up, but not all the way to full coverage. I love this concealer. Right now I'm swatching 2W. I love this for my under eye and to spot conceal. So this is my go-to for an all-around, what would the word be? What is it? Not convertible. Multi-use. There it is. There she is behind those bangs. Multi-use concealer. Number 1 medium coverage is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. I love this concealer. It moves with the skin. It gives you really beautiful coverage. If you don't have dark circles like me and you just can roll with it, this will be your everyday concealer. And this usually is, unless I have a flare up or I just want to be extra bright for whether I'm filming or taking pictures for Instagram, things like that. But every day, I love this concealer. I have loved it for years. Doesn't break me out, doesn't give me white freckling, does not at all cause crepiness or, you know, what you call it, creasing. Both of these are fairly liquidy, formulations. I feel like this formula is a little bit more liquidy than this one, hence the light and medium coverage. But this is definitely a concealer that you will not feel on your skin. You don't feel that one either, but you don't feel this on your skin. The paddle is very similar to the Hello Fab one, so you can get precision. You're not wasting product with a huge doe foot applicator, which I'm about to get into here in a second. And last but not least, in the full coverage, I am talking full coverage category, okay? This is something I purchased 2 weeks ago. It is the Hourglass Vanish concealer. You guys know I love the foundation. If you know, the foundation was included in my top 6 foundations for dry skin. This right here has been my go-to. I'm wearing it now. This is like the Tarte Shape Tape and the Too Faced Born This Way, the really high coverage concealer. It's like it's grown up lady version. Like those are the teenagers. They work well, really beautiful. But if you have more mature skin, which I have, my skin has changed so much over this past year just after getting a tubal ligation and my hormones changing and getting older. I'm 31. A lot of the products that I used just a couple years ago just don't work with my skin. You know, I have to worry about fine lines and crepiness underneath my eyes now. So that's what I'm looking for in a concealer, you know? And to find a full coverage concealer that does not cause those problems is like mind-blowing. So this is the adult version of those. It has a teardrop applicator. Once again, it's not a huge doe foot, so you're not wasting product and you're not accidentally applying too much because this is so high coverage, just like the Shape Tape and the Too Faced one that I mentioned. And those doe foots are very, very big, which I used to love because it's just like layer it on. You know, when you have younger skin, just layer it on and it looks flawless. Not anymore. A little goes a long way. It does not break me out. Once again, just like these other concealers, I bring it all the way down onto my cheeks right here to create more of a lifted, illuminated look, and it works well with that. I am in the shade Cream, even with my self tan. It's not crease. This one I will not use on my face. For one thing, I bought the shade to go under my eyes that cancels out the darkness and that is lighter than my foundation. But for another thing, this is so full coverage that on the face, because I've tried it, it's just a little too much for my dry skin. It may work for other people who have oily to normal skin types, but for dry skin on the actual face, it can like break up around a dry, irritated spot on the skin. If you have problems with larger pores, flakiness, dryness, crepiness, fine lines, these will work for your more dry, mature skin. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you're staying safe and healthy and happy, and I'm really glad that those of you have commented that my videos are bringing you some sort of joy right now. Thank you so much for watching and being here, and I will continue to bring you content that hopefully is happy. As always, my podcast, I'm Fine Podcast, there are new episodes every Monday if you have nothing to do on Mondays or you're bored. And if you want to support this channel and everything I do, head to 1712shop.com. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one, and everything I talked about will be in the info below. Goodbye.